Doodle art illustration of the city of Haifa. Hello, this is LOPHOPHORO Art Studio, and in this episode, we're going to walk through the process of designing and creating a doodle art piece based on the city of Haifa in Israel. I currently live in Turkey, and this project is a remote freelance commission from a company called Tat & Coco, with whom I've had the pleasure of working multiple times. Reference 1. A vibrant mural. Like a commemorative poster filled with graphic elements and city symbols. Reference 2. Another mural. This one focused on Haifa's name and its identity through bold typography. It made me realize how powerful a city's name can be as a graphic element. Reference 3. The Statue of Liberty. But no, not the one in New York. This is Haifa's own version, a local monument that symbolizes freedom and urban pride. Reference 4. The Port of Haifa, with a large passenger ship. Reference 5. The large shipping cranes on the harbor's edge. Reference 6. Shawarma Kebab. Yes, food as an iconic symbol. Shawarma is one of the most beloved street foods in Haifa and across Israel. Reference 7. Haifa's famous tourist cable car floating above the city skyline. It gave me the perfect element to introduce movement and flow in the sky. Reference 8. An old historic high school, one of the city's well-known buildings. It represents education, architecture, and the history of Haifa. I drew it with precise angles and deep lines to emphasize its importance and structure. Reference 9. The most important element, Sami Ofer Stadium, home of Maccabi Haifa Football Club. This stadium is the heart of Haifa's football culture, and it holds a central place in my illustration. Reference 10. The Bahá'í Gardens of Haifa, a religious, historical, and beautifully spiritual site located in the north of the city. Reference 11. The iconic glass tower in the city center. A modern architectural symbol. It adds contrast to the older buildings and gives the artwork a touch of urban development. This is a hand-drawn sketch sent to me by the client. It shows the placement of the main landmarks and serves as a key guide for the composition of the final artwork. Step 1. Sketching in Photoshop. To begin, I open Photoshop and create an A4 document in CMYK color mode. This file is just for the initial sketch and overall composition, which will be sent to the client for approval. I start by sketching the old high school building, which is placed at the top of the artwork. Next, I move on to the Bahá'í Gardens located in the center of the composition, complete with their trees and staircases. I then add other key elements like the Sami Ofer Stadium, the passenger ship at the port, the glass tower, and various other main buildings. To create a more lively and organic doodle art style, I use wavy and curved lines. Once the sketch is complete and approved by the client, I move on to the final illustration phase. Step 2. Final design in Illustrator. Now I open Adobe Illustrator and create a new document sized 210 by 297 millimeters in CMYK mode. I import the Photoshop sketch and lower its opacity so I can use it as a guide for my line work. Before starting, I frame the overall layout to define the boundaries of the design. I select the pencil tool and begin tracing clean, confident lines using a 3-pixel stroke. Since doodle art relies heavily on line work, clarity and energy in the lines are crucial. I carefully draw all the main elements like buildings and symbols. To save time, I import pre-made vector shapes for secondary elements like trees or background buildings, then expand them to make them editable. Once the core illustration is done, I begin filling the empty spaces with urban details like roads, people, trees, imaginative forms, and flowing lines, building a dense, cohesive doodle-style composition. Final step, preparing for print. Once the design is complete, I group all the layers into a single shape. Since the client requested a transparent version, I expand all vector lines and select and delete all white areas using the Select tool. In the end, only the black line work remains. Exactly what's needed for printing on t-shirts in various colors. I expand the final design again to ensure it's fully ready for export. Make sure to export the final file in a high-quality PDF format, so it prints cleanly without any issues. I hope you enjoyed this design. You can also create a unique doodle art based on your own city and turn it into a meaningful, one-of-a-kind keepsake. If you like the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more motivation in future videos. Leave your thoughts in the comments. And if you notice any issues in my presentation or teaching, I'd really appreciate your feedback. Thank you so much for watching. New videos are on the way. Poonjay.